Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. I believe in miracles. It is because I know miracles exist. It took me to an understanding of something that I had never ever really understood before, and that was power that you could not see, could not touch, could not feel, but the evidence of it was made right there before you. And its evidence proved that it in its form is something that human beings could not do. And so it was allowing me to understand that there was power, there was overpower. And so, my friends, just by recognizing that, I began to see something that was so fantastic, that was so beautiful. And because of that, I say miracles work. Now, for those of you who perhaps have never seen a miracle that you can think of that would move you like that, I want to share, I believe, a miracle that many of us shared this past weekend. It was a game between the Minnesota Vikings, football game, between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. That was a game. That was a game. The Vikings stood strong, but the Saints, like they always do, come on stronger. And the Vikings rose again, and so did the New Orleans Saints rose again. And the Vikings rose again, and the New Orleans Saints rose even higher. And now the time is about to run out, and just about to run out, and the Vikings get a chance to have the ball one last time. Everybody's thinking, oh, the Vikings, here we go again. A repeat of so many times before. A curse. Is this an omen? What are we going to do? And yet at the same time as we say that, we're hoping that the Vikings can pull it off, and we're thinking in order for it to happen, it got to be a miracle. But if he can just throw the ball and he get the ball and run out of bounds, maybe we'll get a chance to kick a field goal and go out and win. And so the quarterback goes the line and everybody gets ready to defend. And the quarterback gets the ball. The defense charge, but the offense say not today. And the quarterback goes back, he cocks it, and he says, well, whoa, he throws it, turns the loop, the bullet is sailing through the air. And this receiver's running like flash, and he runs, and he's looking back, and the ball is coming. The bullet is falling, it's dropping, and it drops right in his arm. And the defense, for some strange reason, misses the tackle. And the guy, run out of bounds. He's not thinking about running out of bounds. He's running for the end zone. And everybody starts shouting, He gets into the end zone and the whole world goes crazy. They knew it was a miracle. It was a miracle. A miracle. That's what I'm hoping for, ladies and gentlemen. A miracle. You saw those people, how they responded when they were together, collective, sisters and brothers, no enemies, no prejudice, no nothing. It was a game of victory that they all wanted Minnesota Vikings to win. Except the New Orleans Saints now. If you saw their story, it was altogether different. Now, let me ask you something. As wonderful as it was with Minnesota, wouldn't it have been just as nice if it could have worked out for some way, some design that could have been just as nice for the New Orleans Saints and their fans? The whole nation celebrate just like that. Wouldn't that have been great? Well, that's what this campaign is about. This thing about change. This thing about a new side of life, representing the spiritual side which is representative of we, the people, doing things for one another as we would have God to do them for us. Telling it like it is. Now, I think I'll leave that there. That's just something I wanted to share with you because you are working too hard. The spirit of love says that you work so hard trying to maintain a standard of living that you definitely don't want to fall anything below. And the spirit of love says maybe working 40 hours is too much for you right now. Maybe your hours should be reduced to maybe 20 hours a week, giving you other time to relax, to spend with your family, to do other things, just to do other things, to go shopping or to go take a nap or to look in the mirror and just watch yourself all day. And at the same time open up so many other positions for people who are unemployed, who want to do those kinds of jobs, to fill those positions and get their 20 hours in. And now that you've reduced your hours to 20 hours, you don't lose any benefits whatsoever, because there's coming a time when the truth is we're going to have machines to do the work that you're doing right now, and you'll be free to do all kinds of other things, and you will never have to worry about your food, your clothing, your shelter, your education, your health care, and you'll always have a career that's open to do whatever it is that you've been given to do, because we're going to create heaven right here on earth. Don't accept anything else. We're going to create heaven right here on earth. It's going to be built on the principles of the Spirit God, not the man God. Remember, the man God is not for everybody. It's for special people. You know, like they want to get, I think the administration currently wants people to come from countries who are smart, to bring their best. There was a time the nation was founded on the people who were the downtrodden, who could come together and work together and make things happen. Well, that's what they did. They came together and made things happen. Then they got overthrown by people now who want to just keep all the people, those people, kind of people out, and bring in people that can make the nation great, who can be business people, who can help rob the world. Who can? That's all it's about, robbing the world. That's all that kind of business stuff is about, robbing the world. So you create more poverty-stricken nations out there that you can punch your finger down and call bad names. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's your choice. Now, what choice do you accept? Talk to you. Bye-bye.